All right, welcome back. You're tuned into the Gun Show. You know our process. It usually starts with a holla and ends with a root beer float. Today I'm here with Christian and Kevin. We like to have fun on this show. Today we're going to be discussing the NBA. We're going to do some sleeper finals picks. We know it's a little premature to, get into stuff while we're still in the off season, but it's fun to come up with some predictions. So Kevin, who do you have for a sleeper final pick?
For the sleeper final pick, I'm going to go from the Eastern Conference and choose the Miami Heat.
Ooh.
They had one of the best off seasons this year. You could argue it's the best behind the Lakers. The Heat went out and had a sign-in trade for Kyle Lowry. They signed P.J. Tucker. They signed Markieff Morris, and they even got to re-sign Victor Oladipo. And last but not least, they re-signed one of the best three-point shooters in the league in Duncan Robinson. When healthy, and they put out a lineup of Lowry, Oladipo, Jimmy Butler, P.J. Tucker, and Bam Adebayo. That's the best defensive lineup in the league, no doubt about it. That's going to be hard to score on, especially come playoff time.
Yeah, I love that contrast of the great three-point shooters with Robinson, and I know Hero fell off a little bit, but he's still very consistent. And then Lowry, like that is a very strong three-point shooting core. And then you also have an unbelievable defensive end with Butler and Adebayo, just to name a few. So I really like that pick. Now, Christian, who do we have for a sleeper final pick?
Well, I'm gonna go with the LA Clippers. They're a team that was obviously their core was formed 2 years ago with Kawhi and Paul George, and those two guys are gonna get another shot at it this year. They're still a great duo. I'd say one of the best duos in the NBA. They were really highly thought of, I guess I'd say, coming into the playoffs. Probably top 5 in every power ranking, all of that. And they could have went much farther if Kawhi Leonard didn't get hurt this past year. They have some good supporting pieces. I'm not a huge Eric Bledsoe fan, but just getting something to switch up, just new fresh people, and I think they're gonna have another shot at this year. Kawhi coming back healthy. Kawhi and Paul George is a good duo. They could come out of the West.
All right, and to wrap it up, for me, I have not just whimsical little predictions, I have cold, hard facts. The Utah Jazz. Spida is a beast. He's going to come back and kill it. Love him. Rudy Gobert, solid defensive player, also can get it going on offense. I just believe that they have a great supporting cast, great stars. They're coming to get it. But we also have some breaking news. LeBron James announces Space Jam 3. He will take 5 months during the season away from basketball. Wow. To slim for his role? Yeah. Okay. Oh, film. I'm sorry. My mistake to our viewers at home. I'm sorry. So what do we make of this development? Space Jam 2 just came out. It was very well received by people under 10. And so I think this is a good money-making move for LeBron. For his legacy, I don't think so as much. Christian, let's start it off with you. What do you make of this?
The Space Jam. I didn't watch Space Jam 2. I've heard enough about it to judge that it wasn't as good as the original Space Jam. I mean, Michael Jordan is simply not only the superior basketball player, but the superior actor and movie maker, I guess you could say. But LeBron missing 5 months during the season it might be just as bad for the Lakers as Space Jam 2 was. I mean, he's just going away, just taking LeBron James out of the lineup. One of the top 5 players, well, in my opinion, not a top 5 player in the NBA right now, but that's for another day. But taking him out of the lineup, that's very interesting. But, maybe he has different goals, different motivations for the later part of his career.
All right, very strong opinions from Christian. Love to see it. We like to get a little heated on this show. Kevin, are you going to bring that same energy? What do we got?
When I first watched Space Jam, I was watching with my family, and all of them fell asleep. I almost fell asleep 10 minutes in. It was not a good movie. You could argue it's a good movie for kids, but nothing compared to the original Space Jam.
Just to clarify, yeah, you're referring to Space Jam 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Space Jam 2 was just not it. And now there's a Space Jam 3. I guess it makes some good money, but people are wondering why they rank Michael Jordan above him, not only for basketball reasons, but just the movie itself, the original Space Jam, was much better than Space Jam 2.
Okay, yeah, I love to see it. Thank you to all our viewers at home for supporting this show. You know we like to have a little fun, and we hope that you felt it in here. Thank you and good night. We are The Gun Show.